even as we are continuing to expand and deepen our ministry here on campus, we have the invitation, the mandate, truly, to expand our ministries off campus. And if there were anyone around today, writing, teaching, speaking, who could help us do that, it would be Dr. Ed Stetzer.
Well, good morning. It's good to see you this morning and be able to share God's Word with you. Well, today we're talking about controlling what we say and being wise in what we say. And so this is just, for me, this is not an issue for me, so I'm just going to share with you things that you need to do different today. I pulled away from the side of the road, glanced at my mother-in-law, and headed over the embankment. Maybe you can relate to that one. They put this together, and they said this was in honor of me. And my recent rollover of my truck, and listen, if you don't stop crying, I'm gonna make a house out of Cheez-Its. I'm gonna build your room. I'm gonna fill your room with Cheez-Its. You're gonna try to get in, the doors are gonna be blocked with boxes of Cheez-Its. I can get Cheez-Its. I'm the Lord of the Cheez-Its. And she just crosses her arms and says, my Cheez-Its. You can see the picture right there. Yes, my life's not perfect, but my lack of perfection in my life doesn't mean I have to hold back from talking about a perfect Jesus. And I'm going to start being that kind of dad. We're going to jump into the text. I'm in a bad mood today because I have started a diet this week. Exactly. So, I don't know how to take that, Bob. It's like, is that affirmation that I needed to? I don't know what that meant.
But I'm telling you, I'm a little concerned about this assignment because you all are about to starve Ed to death. He's not half the man he used to be. Somebody give Ed a pork chop at lunch today. He needs some nourishment.
I am now the lame duck interim, not just the interim, but the lame duck interim. It was often a rabbinical custom that the teacher would sit down and the students would stand. And we're going to start that next week. And it says, seems fair, you know, I don't know. It's good to be back with you. Missed you last week. You had Robert Smith, told you he's a better preacher than me. I'm a little bitter about that. And he preached 3 different sermons. You know what we call that in the preaching world? Showing off, just so you know. That's what we call that. Now I'm about to say something that you might not like, so I want to remind you, as I often do in the spirit of Jesus, I'm just the thank you. That brings great comfort to many of you. I think I may need an explanation. Several of you have commented on my attire this morning, and I do want to apologize. You've grown accustomed to the way an interim teaching pastor dresses over the last few months, and this morning all of my clothes were dirty, and I had a shirt and it tucked, and I apologize. Once I tucked the shirt, I needed a blazer and then a tie, and then it just went crazy. Sir, you're sitting in front of the clock. It's going to be a long day if you don't move. There you go. All right, that's much better. Many people will thank you for that.